see if we can get it going again. As I said, not that you're missing anything at all. Let's get the laptop set up again. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, right, so we're back on. Live chat. Pop out to chat. Okay. So we'll have it like that. Alright, and that'll do for now. Okay, so back at it. Don't know what happened there, guys. Could be the weather. It's absolutely pants today. Raining. Not very nice at all. Again, it says one person watching, but I suspect that's me on the laptop. But if you are here, or if you do pop in, please say hello. I don't bite. I have it already eaten, so. Why have I got like 5 pop-out chat windows open that don't relate to this live stream? There we go, that's better. Hey, technology. I'll get used to it eventually. Alright, so again, for those who were only just joining and didn't catch the 9 minutes of the last one, I'm just prepping for Christmas craft fair in December on the 3rd next month. So I have, I'll go over it again if you didn't see the last stream. I have printed all these tags out, Christmas tags. Printed them out, cut them out, backed them onto creamy coloured cardstock. Then I spent ages punching all the holes in them, and then I spent even longer putting the eyelets in them, not hence the mess that you actually can't see on the desk, because this is only letting me film in portrait, not landscape. So we're stuck in this section here. Piling them up in this basket, which is the basket that they will sit in on the stall at the craft fair for people to flick through. They are a good size of these tags. Again, they are 2.5 inch wide. Sorry, I need to check, don't I, because I forget I'm not in landscape. They're 2.5 inch wide by just over 3 3/4 inch long length. Which is really good, and again, like I said, I've backed them with creamy coloured cardstock so people can. And then lost connection again. Yeah, I've cut the string at 6 inches and then I'm just looping it through, because that to me seems like a really decent length to be able to just, you know, pop on a parcel, stick a bit of tape or something across the top there, and still be able to flick it over and see who it's from, sort of thing, on the other side. So I'm using this beautiful silver, well, it's like a grey actually, but it's silver and grey, not silver, grey and white. Silver, this isn't silver, this is grey, but I've just remembered that somewhere I have some yarn that is silver sparkles, silver and white sparkles, and I'm gonna have to pull the camera just down a little bit because I'm going way out of frame here. That's better. Keep going off because I'm used to filming in landscape, not portrait. Don't know why it won't let me rotate my phone and do it that way, but it won't, so it's really annoying. Okay. And as I said in the previous live stream before connection went, I'm suspecting there won't be very many people, if any, turn up to this one because of the time scale. It is now 8 minutes past 3 PM here in the UK. So, as I said, the US are around 6 hours in behind us, and I can't even remember what Australia is and New Zealand. I think they're about 11 or 12 hours ahead of us, so it'll be early morning for them, I would imagine. Maybe, not sure. Yeah, if they're 11 or 12 hours ahead of us, it would be, won't it? It'll be like 3 in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. But anyway, I'm just giving this a trial run because in the new year, I am hoping to do more lives. Like these types of lives, like Craft With Me lives. I am... Oh, Taylor's home, guys. One sec. Hey, buddy. Yes, anyway, I am hoping to live stream more often in the new year. Thinking about doing social Saturdays as live instead of pre-recorded. Taylor? Taylor?
Yeah?
Just so that you know, before you come in or anything else, I am actually live streaming right now on YouTube.
Oh.
So, mind your language.
Like proper?
Like
Just, you know?
Yeah, proper live streaming, yeah.
Cool.
You can come in.
I'll go put my mask on.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not in front of the camera live streaming.
Oh.
I am live streaming, but not in front of the camera live streaming. It's facing down because I'm crafting.
Oh, okay.
Alright, see? There we are on YouTube.
Yeah, I see. So it's your first proper one?
Well, second. I did one at New Year, but this is, yeah, the first one for a long time.
Cool.
I'm just giving it a try because I'm hoping to do it more often in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
How's your day been at school?
Pretty normal.
Good.
As normal as it can be.
As normal as it can be.
Kit, you need a bath.
He doesn't like that idea.
Not when you go.
Where's the squeaky toy gone?
Don't claw at my blazer.
Don't swear.
Don't claw.
I know. But you know what he's like when he gets going. And I know what you're like.
I'll go now.
You're going to go now, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you given any more thought to college?
Yes.
Yeah?
Still need sorting out. But they don't need to know that.
No. Okay. What do you want for tea tonight?
Pasta?
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that. Yep, okay. I will treat you tonight, actually. I will keep your noise down.
Alright. No
Tidy your bedroom.
Yes.
Hi, Kit. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. You've got live stream cat. Hey, kiddos. Oops. Let me rotate device. It is rotated. Thank you. Hey, Kit. You know I'm working, dude. I need to actually get to my stuff. You sat on it, and I need to get to it. Can you get down, please? Thank you. Oh, honestly, the joys of having cats. If it's not one, it's the the other. Ouch. Whack your head on the desk, yeah, good job. Give yourself concussion live on camera. Okay. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay. Only another half a dozen to go. So we decided for the craft fair that we're going to do obviously Christmas tags. My mum is doing cross-stitched items. She's doing some cross-stitched tags as well as cross-stitched pictures in frames and things like that. We are selling off old jewellery stock and things like that. So before I fell down the junk journal rabbit hole and delved head over heels into paper crafting, I used to make jewellery and things like that, beaded accessories and stuff, and I do have stock left over because I don't do that anymore. Or gathering up all old stock and selling that off as well. So of course, as I've said already, we're going to have a basket full of these tags, and then I've got, as you can see here in a pile just at the top here, these are notelets. That is a kit from Tracie Rulton-Fox at Tracie Fox Creative on YouTube and LoveJunk Journals on Etsy. And when it's made up, it makes the most beautiful little notelets set for stationery. So this is it when it's made up. So beautiful butterflies, and then when you open it up, which I'll turn it that way because obviously for some reason it's making me film in portrait. You have envelopes on this side, and then this side you have the notelets, the note cards, and then it's just that folded in half, and then obviously we don't have to take the corresponding envelope, you know, you could use any, but the notelets match the envelopes, and then you write your notes obviously and put whatever you want in with your note, and then pop it into the envelope. It does go in. But you pop it in there and seal it up, send it or gift it, whichever. And yeah, done. Excuse me. So they are the note cards made up. There are 5 of each design, and there are 10 lots. So I will be making 10 lots of these notelet sets and taking them with us. Those are the covers that I need to do. These are the envelopes that I need to score across there, down there, across there, down there, fold and glue. So yeah, I've still got that to do yet. And then I have a bundle of bookmarks that I'm doing as well. I'm going to be taking with me as well. So I've got these ones. They've already been cut out. They've been backed onto some paper, some marbled paper that I got on Amazon ages ago, just to give it a nice decorative background. And the same with, yeah, well, yeah, some of them are, okay. Yeah, so not all Christmas ones. There are some nice floral ones and things in there, but there are some beautiful Christmas ones as well. Again, they've been backed onto marble paper just to give them a nice backing. And what I need to do with these next is laminate them and then cut them out. Yeah, so they need laminating and then they need to be cut out again. So I've got all that to get through. And then I have, where have I put them? Where have I actually put them? I've got some calendars. Where on earth? I've lost them. Yeah, so I've got these desk calendars. That was a kit from Kerr at Happiness in Crafting. Once I've finished the live stream, I will add all the links to everything and everybody that I mentioned below. But yeah, so this was a kit by Kerr at Happiness in Crafting, and I did this as my design team. I did this as my design team project for G this month. This kit has been out a while actually, but I altered it because this is how it comes. Obviously it comes flat and you fold it and glue it and what have you. I decorated the top, but this calendar comes in the kit as well. And you cut those out individually and then obviously put them in the relevant months. And then you just kind of glue across the top with PVA glue. I used 3-in-1. 3-in-1. Yeah, I use 3-in-1 glue, but it does the same job. And then when you get to the end of the month, you can just tear it away. Oh, I have another viewer and another liker. Thank you, whoever you are. Yeah, so you just tear it off at the end of the month and then you're on your next one. But I got extremely fed up of cutting these out by hand. My fingers were hurting, my wrist was hurting, not good. So I cheated and I ordered myself some calendar blocks from Amazon. And I ended up with a pack of 52. I didn't need that many, but I ended up with a pack of 50. Ooh, lost connection. Back again. Yep. And then I made these ones, again part of the kit. Okay, and use those calendar blocks on it. So it does the same thing, but you know, it's just easier for me to just stick it on and glue it on. But it's the same principle. At the end of the month, you just tear it off. A lot of you will be familiar with these when children at nurseries or primary schools or whatever make calendars at Christmas. They usually have these stuck on the bottom. But yeah, so awesome, love it. So we will be getting tongue-tied. There will be calendars going with us as well. There are all these RG's other calendar designs. So those I'll be taking with us too when I've made those up. And yeah, so, and then like I said, I will be taking old jewellery and cross-stitched stuff with us. So I will pop pictures on social media, predominantly Instagram. I do Facebook, but I don't tend to bother with Facebook very much these days. Instagram's more the place to be, especially with the reels and things. But yeah, so I will pop pictures on Instagram. I will probably pop some pictures on here in the community tab. And I've had a few people ask, and yes guys, this year Vlogmas will return. It returned last year, but it didn't last very long because December was a very bad month for me and my family because we all had COVID. Happy days. Yes, I ended up with it at the end of November, beginning of December, and then I lovingly passed it on to my parents. Although, to be honest, we started with symptoms at the same time, so it's just that theirs lasted longer, with them being a bit older. My mum ended up in hospital, so that wasn't good. Luckily, she was okay after a couple of days, and they sent her back home. But yeah, so, you know, doing Vlogmas over Christmas just... well, throughout December as well as over Christmas just wasn't even, yeah, in my mindset. So I gave up after a few days. But this year Vlogmas will return, providing none of us get ill again. And I will probably be doing a little bit of behind the scenes. Drop connection again. But yeah, so in case that went off then before I said it, I will be probably doing a bit of a behind the scenes of Vlogmas, of the craft fair during Vlogmas. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But I might just do it as a separate video as well, because I know not everybody's interested in Vlogmas videos. I have a fun collaboration coming up in December with Tracie Rulton-Fox. packs of, oh, and the full design team. But I can't say anything more. Well, no, I'm not going to say anything more about that. I've already done mine, and I'm so dying to show you guys, but obviously I'm not allowed, so you'll have to wait. But that's going to be awesome. And yeah, I don't really know what else I'm going to be doing. Oh, I've only got one more to do. Yeah, I don't really know what else I'm going to be doing before the end of the year other than Vlogmas. Vlogmas takes up such a lot of time, guys, because I need to do like several hours, usually, worth of filming, just to condense it all down into like an hour. Well, not even an hour most times. Most times it's about 20 minutes, half an hour. I do have an advent calendar this year, because I know a lot of you have asked about advent. Am I doing advent? I will be buying an advent calendar from Amazon this year for this year's Vlogmas, and yeah, it's a good one. I'm not going to go into any more details because you'll have to wait and see, but it's a good one, and that will help take up some of the Vlogmas time, so that's good. Alright, yeah, so there's the basket with the tags in, so people can have a nice route through there. So that's one lot of stuff done. I've already folded them, so maybe I can put my eyelets away now, I think. Well, I will before I knock them all over the place. And I think we will do some envelope folding now, just to kill a bit of time. It's 3:25 in the evening, PM here. So I have been streaming for 24-ish minutes. It's not too bad. I'll stay with you a bit longer and then I will go and make Taylor's pasta for tea. Let's do these, and I'm going to do them in like a the production line. That's the one. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. So I will just score them all, and then after that I will go back and I will fold them all. Otherwise it takes 3 times longer. Okay, so, and I'm using just a book and a scoring tool to do this. I'm not using my scoreboard because I can't always get everything lined up properly on my scoreboard. So then it all goes wrong. I end up with score lines in the wrong places. So I'm not going to push too hard because this is only thin card. It's actually presentation paper, it's not card. It's more presentation paper. These were printed on the Navigator paper, and I believe it's 120 GSM. So it's thick enough for these, but again, if you push too hard, it will slice through it, so I won't do that. Okay, yep, I can see the score lines nicely on the back of there, so let's stand that one up there, out of the way, and let's pop that there. Put that back there. Okay, so yeah, I've got 50 of these to get through. Happy days. Why did I think this was a good idea? Next year, guys, remind me. Just remind me how hard it was doing this. How time consuming it was. Also remind me, do not in it. We have 2 weeks and 2 days until the craft fair, and we are not ready. But it's going to be fun. I've never done, not sure if I said that in this one, I did in the other one I think. I've never done a craft fair before. Not a face-to-face one anyway. I've done virtual ones. Yeah, I've done them online before. Many times before actually. Had loads of fun. But I've never done one face-to-face, like a public one. So it's very daunting really, but I'm looking forward to it. Mum's coming with me. I'm looking for it's, you know, the charity is a really good charity. It's for support for women of all different backgrounds, and you know, just in general, single parents, abused women, that sort of thing. It's really good charity. Yep, so and it's in a good place as well, and it's indoors, so it's going to be warm, and we're going to get to see Santa. There's a Santa's grotto going on and all, so that's going to be fun. So alright, don't know what else to tell you guys. Running out of things to say, which is unusual for me. Yeah, I've actually run out of things to say now, guys. Okay, it's going quite well. My hands are hurting already. Still toying with the idea of getting a scan and cut, but yeah, I mean that doesn't help when it comes to scoring and folding and stuff, but it helps when it comes to the cutting out of things. But I don't have room for one at the moment, and I'm considering redesigning my studio anyway. I think I've done that, but I'll do it again. Yeah, I did it with this one that I didn't do. Typical. Yeah, I'm thinking of kind of redoing my craft room again, and if Michelle's watching, she'll be rolling her eyes like, oh my god, not again. But yeah, so... But if I do it this time, it will be a major remodel. Like everything will come out, everything will come down, everything will come out, new furniture will come in. Yeah. Okay, reconnecting. Yes, in order to do that, I've got to get rid of stuff already in here, and there is a huge unit in here that I do not want to get rid of. We've had it a long time. Oh gosh, we've had it. I'm not sure if we had it before Taylor were even born. Or no, I think it were after. I think we got it after Taylor were born. But it's a big unit, and I love it, and it's good for storage. But for me to do what I want to do in here, I've got to get that out of here, but I've nowhere else in the house to put it. But again, I don't want to get rid of it. So... dilemma. I suppose I could try and get it upstairs, but it's heavy. It is heavy. We shall see. Nothing's getting done until the new year anyway, because right at this moment in time, my main priority is a new computer. The one that I have now, the PC that I have now, is well and truly out of date. It still works, but it's well and truly out of date. It's stopped getting Windows updates because it's still on Windows 10, and it will not upgrade to Windows 11. So in the new year, which freaks me out a bit, but in the new year it will stop getting the security updates as well as just general updates, and that really worries me. So new computer, new PC time, is on the card, so not happy about that because that's a huge chunk of pennies. But I've known this will come in for a few months, so I have saved for it. It's kind of like my treat to YouTube. I can't YouTube. So, and yeah, can't do a lot of things. I need a computer. And I'm really fussy me. I won't have a laptop. I want a computer. So of course, more money, more money. But, you know, needs must. It'll be worth it. Oh. I'm really beginning to wish I'd never thought of doing this. Okay. What are we at now? 38 minutes, that's not too bad. I know I'm not doing anything, guys, and I know this is probably boring to watch, and that's fine. But this was just a test run more than anything. As I said, I want to be able to live stream more in the new year. So I want to just kind of get one foot in the door, so to speak. Just do things like this to get into the swing of it. Funnily enough, I had a feeling that I was going to be really nervous doing this, but yeah, perfectly fine. Cool as a cucumber right now. So, okay. It's really strange doing this. See, I'm doing this obviously, and I can see through my phone to see what I'm doing, but also just to the right of me over there is the laptop, my small little laptop that I have, and obviously I'm watching myself on there, and because the chat's on there as well, the chat's popped out just in case anybody does swing by and say hello. So I'm kind of distracted because I'm doing this, but I can see myself moving over there because there's a little lag, only by about possibly about 10 seconds. So yeah, it's a little bit distracting. This is when my wrist starts hurting now. This section here. But see, people don't see this when people are crafting and they're bringing you these gorgeous little makes and whatever, you don't tend to see all this hard work in the background. How long it takes to do this sort of stuff and how boring it is. I love crafting, I really do, but yeah, sometimes there's some really boring bits. I am also considering doing some paper bag journals, maybe, to take with me. I'm not going to take any big junk journals or anything with me. Well, I say big, like normal junk journals that I've made. I'm not taking any of them with me because it doesn't seem to be a very well-known thing in these parts. And people look at you a bit strange when you mention junk journal or just, you know, journals in general. Like, journals in general, they're not so bad. Or if you tell them diaries. Or, you know. But, yeah. They kind of look at things like junk journals and look at you like, what is the point? I don't get it. And so I don't really want to be standing there at the craft fair all day long trying to explain to people what junk journals are. and they're not necessarily made from junk. Yeah, I don't tend to, if I've made them with digital kits, I don't tend to call them junk journals unless I'm advertising them. I just say the handmade journals. But yeah, so, oh, for goodness sake, internet keeps dropping out. You know, they're just expecting a journal that's got lines in it without all the fancy. So, but others are just like straight over the heads. And as much as it'd be nice to educate people on the day, you know, I'm not really going to have time. I wish we had journal retreats here, like crafting retreats in these parts. I once looked into it, and our nearest one was in Birmingham, which is not near at all. There's probably a few in Manchester these days, but still not that near. But I'd love to go on a journal retreat, I really would. Or a crafting retreat in general. I mean, people say, well, if you can't find one, do one of your own, but it's not cheap to do, and you've got to find the right premises to do it in. So, but if I could ever find one, I'd definitely sign up. Well, I think I would anyway. Okay. Alright, so we've got through 20 of them, so I'm going to stop doing that now and give my thumb and my wrist a little break, and now we're just going to fold them. Got through 20 out of 50. Oh, I see, and I can't even fold it straight either, even though there's a line there to fold it on. Alright, those are the two important ones. And then this one. Whoop. Spilling water everywhere now. Okay, what's that one? No matter where I score when I do these kits, they never line up. Why do they never line up, even though I'm using the correct score lines? It's just crazy. Crazy. Very crazy. There we go, that's better. See, this one's out as well. How can you be out when I folded all the lines and everything? Mad. Oh well, never mind. Right, so that's 2. So we've got to score them all, then we've got to fold them all, and then we've got to come back and glue them all. Okay. What have you guys got planned for Christmas, New Year? Any crafters out there doing any craft fairs or shows or anything? Online or in person? I know a lot of people, I've got a lot of friends, crafty friends, who are doing online craft fairs, which is something I will probably look into next year, as well as maybe another in-person one. If this one goes well this time, I might look at doing it again next year, if they do it, that is, or look for one elsewhere. Yes. Excuse me. Just have a drink of water. If you're watching this on the repeat, which you I'm under no illusions you'll find this video entertaining, but, well, live stream, video, replay, whatever, entertaining, but, you know, it'd be nice to know if you pop by anyway. Okay. 3:45 now, my time. Also, if you're watching this in the replay, or even now, just comment what time it is where you are. And then I can get a rough idea when it comes to live streaming next year, or again. Roughly what time zones people are in, and whatnot. I'm just on now because I'm killing time. So, but it would be nice to know roughly the times that people would like to see live streams. Bearing in mind I'm in the UK, so right now it is 3:47 PM. Such fun. Normally I do this whilst watching YouTube videos or listening to music. I do have some music on in the background, which you probably won't be able to hear, or it's only very faint, because it is on a YouTube channel. It's in the other room on the PC. It's a 24. It's on quite low in the background in case of copyright strikes. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can. But it is just on the other side of this cupboard next to me, so I can hear it. But like I said, I don't know if you guys can. But yeah, normally when I'm doing this, which you guys don't normally see, I would be sitting here listening to music or watching YouTube videos, other people's YouTube videos. Whereas this time I chose to bring you guys along with me so you can be bored too. That's not just this kit. I'm not having a dig at Tracie in any way. This isn't anything like this. I don't like folding. And again, well, when the live stream has finished and I go to the edit video section, I will pop all the relevant links into people that I have mentioned. 47 minutes, not bad. Oops. Oop, completely missed that one. Keep forgetting to check if I'm in focus, in frame I mean, because it, again, YouTube will only let me film in portrait on my phone, won't let me film in landscape that way. So I'm working in a tiny little space and I keep forgetting to check where I am. I really don't know why it doesn't like me filming in landscape. But I'll look into it. On the phone, that is. We'll look into it. Alright, so that's pile number 2 done. And I will spare you guys any more boredom. We've been live streaming for 59 minutes now anyway. So, yeah, I will love you and leave you guys. Thank you for, well, I would say joining me, but nobody has apart from one person who keeps popping up and going off. I don't know who you are. Thank you for leaving me a thumbs up anyway. Excuse me. But yeah, so if you are here for the replay, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I will love you and leave you guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!